We are full out repping right now. We are full out repping. I am very superstitious. I think for the Raptors to win this series, we're gonna have to sell out all these balls. We're gonna have to sell all those out. These balls were going for $100. I think for the Raptors to win, we have to sell out all these balls. So make your offer, always by choice. Make your offer live. We're gonna get rid of all these balls. We're gonna win the championship this year. Let's get it. Toronto Raptors, baby.
Damps.
I just watched that game yesterday, and one of the biggest headlines about it is the Raptors fans booing or cheering KD off the court when he got injured. You know, like, first of all, fans are dumb, like, straight up. Raptors fans, what they were thinking is, like, bye, you're gone. Kind of like treating him like he just fouled out or just got disqualified, but it's actually a crazy injury. It's not confirmed yet. Fans are stupid to begin with. When you give people alcohol, how do you expect them to react? You know, this wouldn't just be, it's not just because it was Canada. This would happen anywhere. And you've seen fans, you've seen owners. We saw the Golden State investor, one of their part owners, push Kyle Lowry. That's acting like that's what fans do. They just do dumb stuff. I watched the Malice in the Palace when Ron Artest jumped into the crowd when he played for Indiana into Detroit. And they were punching out fans, banging out fans. The fan threw like beer at him. I mean, what do you want people to do? You just want to like even Westbrook. You want people to just walk around and call you nigger and you just accept it? It's tough, man. I understand these guys get paid and they have contract clauses and they have all this and that. Fans are a problem. Just as media asking dumb questions all the time. Definitely a problem, you know? But it's in their contract. They got to deal with it, and that's that. So it's a bad decision on fans because they don't understand what KD's going through. But when you even see Drake react, it was very serious, you know? And sometimes you got to just, like, and it was good that the Raptors kind of just toned down the game, tone down the crowd, because I mean, fans don't know, you know, they don't know. They're just thinking about winning a championship. So anyways, the title of this video is probably going to be the best haircut of the 2019 NBA Finals. I have all the starters written down here. So I have Kyle Lowry, Danny Green, Kawhi, Siakam, Marc Gasol. That's for the Raps. And then I have honorable mentions, Vanvleet, Fred VanVleet, and Serge Ibaka. For the Warriors, I have Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Draymond, Steph, Looney, and KD. I'm not going to make any jokes about his hair because he's injured. It's tender times right now, so I won't joke about that. And Jerebko, because people always bring up Jerebko's name at the barbershop. And they're like, I had a couple guys tell me like he has the hardest haircut in the league. And I was kind of like, nah, there's people with better haircuts. And they're talking like white guys. There's white guys with better haircuts than Jerebko, in my opinion. But Jerebko's haircut's still nice. So let's break this down. So we're going to start by going Kyle and Danny Green. To me, Kyle Lowry doesn't really have a haircut. He's probably just getting outlines right now. I don't know what he's doing. It's a tough cut for the barber too, because I don't know if he just wants to taper hair or what, but Kyle Lowry to me is eliminated. He's not fresh this playoffs. Next, Danny Green. I'm not a fan of Danny Green's mohawk. I don't find there's enough blend up in this area of his head, and it just goes from light to dark. So Danny Green, I'm Xing him out for the Raptors. Kawhi's fresh. So he's got the fresh braid up, and he has the lineup always popping. So Kawhi can move on to the next round. Siakam's always hiding the outline with a headband. So Spicy P, you know. Marc Gasol. You know, you can tell Marc Gasol either cuts his own hair or he goes to a really expensive hairdresser and he just gets pampered. Marc Gasol's out. Serge Ibaka's fresh, bro. Head to toe style. He's on point. He's proper. Yesterday, though, I didn't like his fade. I don't know if he just got a really natural outline, but when you get like that Nas fade, that high skim fade with the dark corners, I feel like your lineup has to be nice and sharp. And for me, Ibaka wasn't super fresh yesterday. That's one thing I noticed, because I feel like usually he has like a really, really, really fresh cut. Freshest cut on the Raptors, by far, easiest. My dude, Fred VanVleet. It's not even close. It's not even close. I mean, he has the waves, he has the beard, he has everything lined up. He has the taper right on the sides. Cleanest cut. I'm surprised there's no YouTube tutorials, actually. I should do that. But if you guys end up doing, if anybody watches this and ends up doing it first, please shout me out. Fred VanVleet's haircut is lit. So if you put him and Kawhi up against each other, I'd say just because it's 2019, Fades are in style. I would say Fred VanVleet has the most iconic. I've actually had white guys with long hair that wanted to keep their long hair come and show me Fred VanVleet's picture because they wanted the taper on the side. Fred VanVleet, definitely the freshest cut for the Toronto Raptors. Let's look at the Warriors right now. Well, KD's injured, so we're not going to talk about KD. Kevon Looney, I don't really find he gets like the freshest cuts. Draymond's usually very fresh. This playoff, I haven't really noticed his haircuts too much. He has a big beard. But for this playoffs, 2019 finals, actually let's keep him in the game for now. Steph always found was going to be like a tough cut because his lineup, you don't want to push it back. And he has curls. I have a client, we actually have a video of Steph Curry haircut. It's tough to make his lineup look proper. We actually sell a product called Boost. This is Boost. Boost is hair fibers. You can get this right now on damscompany.com. What this does is it fills in gaps. This is exactly what Steph needs because his waves are bringing his hair every other direction. This would fill in and darken his hairline so that it would be super, super on point. Steph, to me, this playoff too, not overwhelmingly nice. We got Andre. I don't feel really does anything. He's just kind of preserving what he has and he's more natural. More with the dress code. We got Clay. Clay too. Clay kind of grew out his hair going with the low fade, but I'm gonna make this between Clay and Draymond. I'll go with Draymond's cut. I like Draymond's cut more. And if we go all NBA playoffs right now, Fred VanVleet has the freshest cut in the game. Now, if we're talking about the freshest haircut on TV during these games, is without a question Drizzy. Drake has the freshest cut on TV. You can go on damscompany.com right now and get yourself some Boost. And I'll just give you an example of what it does right now. You see, like I have a little gap right there. I'm back, baby. Look at that, eh? Boost hair fibers on dabs. And usually what I would do after is take an outliner and just sharpen it up. Super, super, super sharp. This is how people get those HC lines for the Grammys, for the Oscars, or their important photo shoots for the movies. What do you think Brown's doing for Space Jam? He might be doing a man weave too, but you know what I mean? Like, you gotta keep up to date and you gotta make sure that you're looking proper. This is makeup for men, essentially. You want your hairline, you want your beard line.
Damps.